So here we go, another episode of Dumb Fucks I saw on the internet today. I've only watched a few minutes of this, and that was enough for me to realise that these are the sorts of dumb fucks that need to be shown to more people. This is in Ohio. I don't know what part of Ohio this is in, but I do know a friend and their husband who do live in somewhere near Ohio, or in Ohio, and they seem like really nice people. So hopefully this doesn't represent the majority of people who live in Ohio, because holy crap, even the first 3 minutes was like, oh god, here we go. Just dumb fucks, man. Dumb fucks, anyway. Alright, so basically, just to give you a rundown, when they say gun bust arrest, these idiots have guns in the back of their car in this SUV thing. There's a couple of assault rifles conveniently placed in the boot of this SUV. What's the date? Okay, so this is alright. So this is 3 and something weeks ago. I have heard many complaints from Americans and the British about how hot it is this summer. I'm not going to get into a debate about what you think is hot, but apparently it's too hot for them. So that's probably why the girl that just got out of the car or got removed from the car is dressed like what old people would call scantily. Yeah, because it's fucking hot. It's bloody, what is it, September? It's I think the last or the second last day of September. Right. Alright, so there's the two assault. Oh, hang on. That looks like a fucking Uzi lent up against the... So you've got 3 guns at least in this back. And I just want to give any potential gangsters that might watch this video just a pro tip, man. Just a pro tip. Don't just conveniently place your guns in the boot where anyone can fucking see them. Alright? See, because that's how you get arrested, you dumbass. Alright? We don't know whose guns they are at the moment, but that does look like a fucking Uzi that's upside down and leaning against... I think it is, yeah. But the 2 assault rifles, yeah, you don't just have them. If you're going to put them in your car and you want to shoot them at some future point in time, just sort of hide them, and that way when people walk past and see through windows, because people can see through windows. I don't know if this is some sort of secret that I just found out myself, but people can see through windows, and when they see guns like that, they start to get a little bit worried, right? And the police don't like it either. I don't know why. Look, I'm not a police officer, and I haven't interviewed police officers, but for some reason they don't like anyone just having guns conveniently placed in the boot of their car for no reason. Some people could argue that it's against their constitutional rights, but let's leave that little debate for another time. That's definitely a fucking Uzi. Jesus, man, how many fucking bullets do you put in that magazine? Holy shit, what, 30 or something? They do fire pretty fast from what I've seen. So what? That's about half a second of bullet time before you need to put another magazine in, I suppose.
Yeah, we can put it down in my cruiser.
This is actually quite interesting because, and I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back because you look at this. There's okay, so that car on the right there, whatever that is, So you've got the police car there on your left, number 2A, and you've got a car that's parked in a position that tells me that that's probably a police car as well, because no one just parks somebody in for the sake of it, unless they're being an absolute asshole. But check this out. There's actually multiple cars that are unmarked. And so when they say it's a gun bust arrest, were you guys scoping these guys out? Because you've got unmarked cars that have arrived on this scene. Sorry if you didn't know. There's one. There's two. Alright, so you've got two unmarked cars that are conveniently parked in situations that, or positions that police would park in, and then you've got three marked police. That's actually quite interesting. How long have you guys been scoping these guys out?
They said I'm not under arrest, I'm just being detained.
Multiple firearms in the vehicle, we have to figure out what's going on.
I don't know. But he said nothing's going to happen because I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay.
We just got to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So just have
I hope that makes her feel better for the next 10 minutes, because trust me, if you're in a group of people and you've got guns in your car and you're one of the few people who have been put in handcuffs and now being placed inside the back of a police car, okay, the whole, but he just said that, I'm not under arrest, I'm just being detained because they don't know what's going on. See, that's not a good thing. That's actually just something that cops say because they don't want you to kick up a fuss, and they don't want your friends to kick up a fuss by saying that, yes, you've been arrested. But what you've got to ask yourself is, why are you the only one in the back of a cop car in handcuffs right now? Okay? It's not because you've just been detained. It's because they have good evidence that you've got a problem of some sort and they need to try and solve it.
He said that they're going to just, just let me go after they look, just sit in the back, just relax with the handcuffs on, we'll just have a chat, man, and then we'll just let you go. Yeah, that's exactly how cops work. Wow. Alright, that's my sister. I'm just trying to figure out
Should be alright.
Okay.
There's just a lot of guns in the car. We got to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
If you mind kicking your feet in. I'll roll down the window and you can talk there if you want.
He had the choice to turn on the light in the back of the car, and he switched it to, let's just hang on. He switched it from white to red. Is she a hoe? Is she what some other countries would call a prostitute? I don't know if anyone will understand what I'm talking about, but we have legal brothels in Australia, and a brothel is where prostitutes are legally allowed to work as long as they've gone under government checks to make sure they're not riddled with fucking sexually transmitted diseases and shit. And those brothels have a red light outside of the house or the building or whatever establishment it is. And this cop had the choice to turn the light on, and he chose to turn it from white to red, which is sort of funny to me. I don't know what this girl gets up to outside of gun dealing hours, but maybe she's doing double shifts, mate. It's like, I deal guns during the day, at night I'm a prostitute. Like, oh, okay, so you earn an honest living.
My sister can come over here?
Yeah. You're not like an missing person or anything?
No.
Okay. Which one is y'all, your sister?
Me.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. Where do you guys live?
We live here.
Okay. Well, where does she? Okay. Well, where do you actually
These
stay
people
at?
not with me though.
Sure,
We
sure.
just outside. I live
Okay.
right there.
Go ahead.
So she says she lives here, which is fine. I'm not going to get into semantics about he actually wanted to know your address. But what I find curious is she's instantly distancing herself from the people who she was hanging around outside of where she lives. So all of a sudden she's like, oh, but I'm not friends with them, no. And it's like, well, why wouldn't you be? Like, what do you know about them? That you want to try and mentally distance yourself from them. Why do you want the cop to make sure that, oh, I don't hang with them, I just happen to be outside when they're outside? Why? She knows what's going on.
How long she gotta stay in here?
Does it fucking matter? She's staying in there for as long as it takes, mate. Shut the fuck up.
We just have to figure out, there's a lot of guns in that car. There's like a lot of guns.
And if you don't mind me asking, like, why did y'all have to, like, look in the car? Or y'all just did?
Right, so now she's trying to go, this 21-year-old, obvious genius, this 21-year-old, she's trying to go for the whole probable cause thing. Now, the problem with that is, this is the sort of argument, this is the sort of discussion you have with your legal team, alright? You don't have it with frontline officers, because even if those officers are in the wrong, they will not admit that, and if anything, it's going to make your night even worse. Keep getting fucking emails, but anyway, it's going to make your situation even worse, alright? So, the thing is, if you want to argue that, but you didn't have the right to look in their car, it's like, well, no, the car has windows, and windows are see-through, right? Unless you've got illegally dark tinted windows, and then that's a whole different legal issue. But most windows are easily able to be seen through. And this is what I was saying in the beginning. Don't fucking put your guns conveniently placed in your boot, you dickhead. If you want to fucking travel around with stupid guns that can fire a hell of a lot of bullets in a short amount of time, put them under the fucking seat, or just hide them anywhere, you fucking clown. But no, what do? Oh, look at me, I've got him in the back, yeah, because we're cool. And then next thing you know, the cops are fucking arresting you. Alright, so if she wants to talk about how, what right did you have to look in my windows? Well, talk to your fucking lawyer, because first of all, your lawyer's going to say, thank you for coming to me, I really like money, you're an idiot, but please pay your bill for our legal fees. But yeah, also you're an idiot. Come back next time.
What's that? I don't know
Like,
why they.
What made y'all search that car?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. As you can see, my car is way back here.
Right.
So I was one
I
of the
was
last
just
ones to arrive.
asking.
Yeah, she was just asking, She didn't mean anything by it. She's just asking because, she just likes to ask questions for no fucking reason at all. Yeah, she didn't actually want a legal answer or anything. She's just asking. She's just wasting police time. Isn't that a fucking crime? Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know if someone called and said that there were people with guns in the car. I don't know.
We're going break-in.
But I don't know. Y'all in this car. What y'all take her for?
Did you have traffic for 204?
Yes, she is negative Dan Street, negative NCIC.
Got it.
So what y'all taking?
He's just fucking noped her right out of there, hasn't he? He's just walked up going, what's going on? Well, yep, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
So what y'all taking?
Yep. Out of all of them, he's the smartest one yet. He knows. It's like, I'm not having anything to do with this shit. And he's just out of there.
We need to.
Hey, though, I'm on for sure. I'll definitely,
Bro. bro, what? I mean, I'm all for, you know, juvenile jokes and shit, but someone you potentially know is in the back of a cop car and you choose to do the whole, I don't even know what you call that shit, man. We used to do it when we were 12 years old. And he's not even 12. That's disturbing. But, yeah, I don't know. That whole hip action, what's this shit?
Hey, though, I'm on for sure. I definitely, hey. I'm on. To the rest of the hey, you go ahead. Hey, I'm a sister.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? I think that cop got out of the car with a fucking can of pepper spray. I don't know. But I think that cop's preparing to spray a whole bunch of people.
I think there's like 5 or 6 guns in the car. I think we're trying to leave right now.
5 or 6? Fuck, what are the other guns? They've already got what looks like an AK. Or it looks like another an assault rifle of some kind in the style of an M16. They've got a fucking Uzi in there as well. What are the other 3 guns? Jesus.
Yeah, good.
This is exactly what a cop wants to walk into when they're trying to do serious police work. A fucking bunch of belligerent dickheads. Yeah, here we go. And then they're also not happy that their friend's been arrested. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And when it comes to belligerent dickheads, it doesn't matter what your friend's been arrested for. They're going to be dickheads. And you're going to get harassed by them because they're too stupid or drunk to realise that their friend is a fuckwit. I love the whole "we're allowed to be here" argument. It's like, yeah, but you're being a cockhead. See, that's the thing. The cops aren't telling you that you're not supposed to live or exist in that area. They're saying, go the fuck home and go to sleep because you're being a cockhead. That's what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah, you don't want to touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hey, bro, why you putting her in handcuffs? Because she's under arrest. For what? My cousin ain't going nowhere. You saw don't see a girl.
His cousin, alright, so first of all, the sister, alright, and so this is where it gets crazy because, you know, the sister tried to defend, her sister, you know, it didn't work, because her legal defense was shithouse, the whole probable cause bullshit, yeah, but now her cousin, who's a male, you see, and I don't want to get into a whole patriarchy debate, but maybe the male who is not a sister or a brother, it's a cousin, maybe he'll have a better chance at freeing the young female who's in handcuffs.
Nobody got no gun, bro. Or what?
I'm gonna have to actually rewind this because I just noticed in the top there's a window with a light in the background, and those look like kids' heads, and they must only be like 6 or 7 years old. I'm going to keep an eye on that window while I also keep an eye on this fuckwit in shorts that look like they have cheat codes for Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Tekken or one of those fighting games, you know. Up, left, triangle, fucking punch, kick in the head, you know. I don't know, I'm going to have to keep an eye on all of these fuckwits. These kids up in the top there, who I really hope aren't kids, because if they're witnessing this sort of bullshit, then I fear for their upbringing. But this guy's shorts though, did you buy them from the PlayStation store, or what's the go there, mate?
Let's go.
Holy shit, they're arrows. They're like cheat codes for fucking fighting games on the Xbox or fucking PlayStation. Let me rewind.
You sound done, see it, girl. Stop talking.
Nobody got no gun, bro.
Or what? What you gonna do, yo, bro? What you gonna shoot me? What, shoot me? I don't got no gun. Let's go. Shoot me.
Everybody
go. Get going. Everybody go.
Do you know what happens when a whole bunch of drunk idiots argue with the police about what are you going to do, where are you going to go, you know, she's not going, or, you know, what are you going to do? Do you know what happens? More people get arrested, right, for being dickheads. That's what usually happens. I don't think these kids have learned what cops are like, but that's what cops are like. The more you argue with them, the more chance there is of you sitting in the back of the police car and getting a free ride to fucking, you know, the fish tank in the police station. You know, that's just how cops work, man. All right. If no one realises this yet, even if cops are in the wrong, in the situation, if you even try to prove they're wrong, they'll do whatever they can to fucking put you behind the glass in the fucking charge room. Right. That's just how cops work, man. They don't like being embarrassed.
Arrested girls. What you talking about, bro? No, stop touching me.
Do you know why she's under arrest?
Why?
Do you know?
Why?
Okay.
Why? Why? Do you know?
No.
Do you know?
So,
What you gonna do? What you gonna hit me? What you gonna?
So, what, you're trying to provoke the cop to hit you? You're a fucking idiot. I don't know what's in that drink of his. It looks like it has a K on it. I can't imagine it's full of coffee from Circle K. But this kid's just a fucking moron.
You don't even know why
Rich Jalen Walker, where's your names out on your badges? Like,
Mine's right here. Mine's right there.
right, but you're here.
Did you seriously just say badge number? Dude, 99% of the time I ever hear anyone say badge number, I swear to God, they never ring up the next day and report a police officer by the badge number. And if they do, they're a fucking idiot. And, you know, they'll get on the phone, oh, he's fucking me. And you think the cops take you seriously? Do you think the fucking police chief's listening to you on the phone rant about being an idiot? And he's actually taking you serious, going, oh, yes, I will punish Officer Johnson for that. That sounds like he really stepped out of line. No. And that's because most of the time you fucking morons don't even ring up the next day.
You know? What you gonna do? What you gonna hit me? What you gonna hit me?
Rich Jalen Walker, where's your names out on your badges? Like,
Mine's right here. Mine's right there.
right, but
Thank you. This cop is good. This cop's like, here, dickhead. Here's my fucking name and badge number, fuckwit. Go on, report me for doing my fucking job while this is all on body cam, so my boss can see that I did nothing wrong and you're being an asshole.
you're here though. You're here though.
No, we didn't hide him. Out of vest carrier.
Why are y'all arresting girls?
Y'all
really killing people. Y'all not even
So, okay, keep going.
What you talking about? Somebody got shot yesterday. I didn't do
Killed
it.
themselves, bro. They killed that boy, bro.
Oh God, they're starting to talk about cops killing people now and how apparently cops killed that boy. I don't know who the boy she's referring to is, but seriously, if this is the sort of attitude you have, well then I fucking feel sorry for you. And I know, I understand. There's a divide between police and, well, dickheads who hate police, but anyone that knows me knows that I respect the police that respect everyone else. There are a bunch of cops out there around the world who are just fucking assholes, but there's also very good cops too, and these cops are actually being quite patient with these fuckwits.
Because let's be honest, look at that dude in the fucking black pants and the white shirt. Are you telling me that that's fucking raspberry Kool-Aid? Nah, man, there's fucking vodka or something else in there. There's no reason for you to be a fuckwit towards the cops for arresting people for guns. I mean, I've done my time. When you get busted for something, you've just got to put your hands up and go, you know what? You caught me. No worries, man. Alright? It's a cat and mouse game, that's it. This dickhead, you've got fucking semi-automatic weapons in the back of the car and you're arguing with cops. Are you serious? Go away. Go away. You're a little pest. You're a fucking mosquito. That's it. Go away. Stop being a drunken dickhead. Go get drunk in your fucking house. I noticed that light up the tops there. It's gone off. Maybe the little kids didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was their bedtime or something. What's the time? 11:20. Wow, they're up late. Fuck.
Back over here. No, and kid.
Fucking light just came back on. And it does. It looks. Oh, look at those arms. Those are little kids up there, man. I really don't want little kids like this experiencing just belligerent crap like this. Because they're going to grow up thinking that this is normal behaviour. It's not. It's not. Stop being an asshole.
We're going to go over there.
For real, Rick Jalen Walker.
You really look like a buster. Don't hear that.
No, listen.
Chill.
I think you have a noise complaint. That ain't no. So
Why you y'all must get bullied in high school or something. I ain't mad.
You think I see that look too
Excuse me, sir. What's your name? Could you touch me?
Sorry, I'm going to rewind that. Listen to what this fucking idiot says on the left. This girl with the phone in her hand. I'm pretty damn certain that she just said, "What's your name, officer? Because you touched me." I don't know what she says after that, but that's just stupid enough as it is.
Excuse me, sir. What's your name? Could you touch me?
Y'all pulling up with kids and people out here dying. Y'all not doing it.
How
many unsolved murders is it?
Why is it 38 yards?
How many unsolved murders is it?
Fuck, there's so much shit going on at the same time, it's ridiculous. First of all, this fucking idiot in the middle just can't shut the fuck up. This girl on the left is obviously trying to get a report done by the police officer because, you know, apparently she was touched by the police officer inappropriately. Meanwhile, this fucking idiot in the G-Star on the right here with the fucking Tekken pants, he just can't shut the fuck up. They're all just talking over each other. They're trying to get issues solved, but none of them can get them solved. Why? Because they can't shut the fuck up for more than 2 seconds and just take turns in who's going to get their issues solved first. It's just, this insanity. It's fucking insanity.
What's your badge number?
Right. How many unsolved murders is it for?
Look, they ready. I don't know. How many are there?
I mean, you tell me.
Hey, y'all want to shoot us? Keep it real.
I
don't want to shoot us, bro.
Don't worry about this petty shit. There's people really out here doing it.
Wow.
You know what they got?
I don't care about the guy. I know y'all are doing. These are killing.
You don't even know that.
Okay, so that guy just said that you're out here dealing with this petty shit when there's people out there doing worse stuff. So, you know, rapes and murders. I've actually heard this. I mean, let's start from step one. We don't want to play hopscotch and jump numbers here, right? Let's start from number one. First of all, I wouldn't call having 2 semi-automatic rifles and a fucking Uzi in the back of a SUV a petty offence. All right, that's not petty. That's what are you doing with those guns? Second of all, right, let's go on to the next thing. And I've heard this argument many times before. And even in Australia, people get pulled over, you know, for doing 20 k's over the speed limit. You know, so it might be a 70 zone and they're doing 90. And they get pulled over by the cops and people are like, "Oh, why aren't you out there arresting fucking murderers and the rapists?" And it's like, well, because this is how police work, you see. See, what happens is you go, as a police officer, you go into the recruitment office and then you go to, I don't know, what do they call it? Fucking police college or whatever. Police academy, right? And then when you get out of the police academy, you're a probationary constable, or, you know, maybe in America they just call it constable, but you're one of the lowest ranks of police officer.
And because you're not as experienced as say the detective who solves murders and crimes and has been a detective for 20 years and they interrogate serial killers, right? And the reason why they can do that is because they're very experienced at their job, right? Whereas the guy that just got out of the police academy, he's not as experienced. It's going to take him a number of years, or take her a number of years, to get to that point where they're a very experienced police officer who catches rapists and murderers. And so, meanwhile, while that police officer is gaining experience in the police force, they do things like pulling people over in their car for doing 20 k's over the speed limit in a school zone where they could potentially kill kids. Right. Now, what these people don't think about, who argue with the police about how they should be out catching murder and not busting them for doing 20 k's, they don't think about their own kids, you know, because these people are selfish people, right? They don't like people speeding through school zones and potentially killing other people's kids. All they care about is, how come you busted me? And I've even seen people point out, like, look at that bloke, he's speeding. And rightfully so. At least once I've seen a police officer say, yeah, mate, but we got you this time. Okay, so maybe next time we'll grab them. But right now we're dealing with you. And I thought, you know what? You're a great police officer. Because this is the only time I've ever heard a cop fucking lay down the law with someone who wants to be a dickhead. Just like these idiots. Why aren't you out there catching the rapists and the murderers? Well, because you've got 3 guns in the fucking back of your car, you dickheads. That's why. You know, that's our job, to catch fuckwits like you. Right? While the other police right now, who are more experienced, are out there catching rapists and murderers. Right? This is not a one-man job, you see. We actually have more than one police officer on the fucking force doing more things at one time. At the same time, you know. It's the stupidest thing I hear from fucking idiots who get caught. Just fucking take it on the chin, mate. Just fucking accept the fact that, yeah, I got busted, yeah, fuck off. But what these dickheads are doing now is even worse. They're not even handcuffed or being questioned, but what they're doing is they're potentially putting themselves in a situation that they're going to end up in the back of a fucking police car. Why? Because you had a few too many fucking Kool-Aids and vodka. That's why. And you decided to get belligerent in front of a fucking cop.
Elbow head. Oh, look how these officers it is. This is what y'all did when y'all ran Jalen Walker down too, huh? Guns, that's what y'all like to do. Y'all still don't like to do smart.
There's a couple of things to unpack here. First of all, this fucking Circle K dude with his fucking Tekken pants. He's just accusing the police of going around and assaulting and potentially killing people. That's always a good conversation to have with police officers, you fucking moron. But then I think the cop actually said to him, like, sarcastically, "You're really smart, aren't you? You're really smart." Which is not something I hear much from cops. That tells me that cop's starting to get the shits, mate. Because usually they don't be smart asses like that. But good on the cop. He's obviously getting sick of this fucking idiot shit. He's getting sick of hearing it. He just wants to contain the situation. But yet he's got a whole bunch of fuckwits who can't shut up.
Oh, lame as hell.
No, you just keep looking at your soft.
Who's soft? Without that badge, you couldn't show nobody that's soft. Y'all only hard because y'all got guns. That's the only reason y'all hard.
You're only hard because you have guns. While we're talking about the police arresting people for having guns in their car. Jesus Christ, man. This kid on the right with his Tekken pants needs to fucking look up the word irony. Because holy shit. Jesus, man. It's oozing out of his skin, the irony.
If y'all ain't had them guns, keep it real, would y'all fight us?
So now you fucking... If you didn't have guns, would you fight us? Mate, to be honest with you, I know you've got some fucking cheat codes for the high kick on fucking Street Fighter on your pants, but mate, look at you. You're skinny as fuck. Like, when's the last time you ate anything? You know, and drinks don't count, mate. You know, when's the last time you ate anything? It looks like you're as weak as fuck. The guy behind, the guy beside you there has more meat on his bones than you do, but I wouldn't even call him strong. I'd just call him a bit chubby. You know, and you have to hide to fucking talk about fighting cops, where most of the time American cops, I've got to say, most of the time I see American cops, I'm like, fuck, do you guys work out? Jesus Christ, man, your arms are huge. It's very strange. I don't know. It's like part of being on the American police force. You just have to spend 8 hours in the gym a day. It's fucking crazy. But I mean, I'm not hustling the cops. Like, they're big feet. They're big guys. They and I'm sure they know how to handle themselves with their training. But one thing I just noticed. Oh, actually, two things I just noticed is the fucking the light up the top there with the kids. The kids seem to still be awake. But the other thing I noticed is this dude with the Nike shirt, the grey Nike hoodie, or whatever, the fucking jumper. Dude, he's rocking a fro. Man, that's a fucking good fro, man. I haven't seen a fro like that in ages. I don't know what it's like to have to look after hair like that, but he's fucking doing a good job at it, man. Full on, serious. That's fucking great. He's rocking like the 70s fro. You know, back when people took care of their hair. That thing's amazing. Good on that kid. I haven't seen him mouth off yet, so I've got high hopes for this kid, because he seems like someone who knows not to fucking mouth off to the police, because it only ends in a bad way. Trust me.
I got like, you only hard because you got a gun on your head. You know all these don't shoot.
You know what? Do you know why it's
That's the only reason why you hard, bro. You got guns.
You're the kind of kid back in the day when I didn't you would get hurt.
Yeah.
Dude, did that cop just say... these cops are really getting their shits. I swear to God, he just said... That cop just said, you were the kid back in the day that would have gotten beaten or something like that.
Do you know why it's
That's the only reason why you hard, bro. You got guns.
You're the kind of kid back in the day when I didn't you would get hurt.
Oh, I love the girls. Yeah, the cop says that he's the sort of kid that would have gotten beaten back in the day. And the girls are all like, ha 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 ha, ha ha. Like as if that's not true. It's fucking true. Dude, look at your arms, man. It's like... Man, you should start with the 2 kilogram weights. Or what do you call them in America? The 4 pound or 5 pound weight. You should start with the 5 pound weights, mate. Start there, just in case you hurt yourself. Maybe do 2 reps. You know, you don't want to overexert yourself with the fucking girly arms like that. Fuck, I'm sure some of those girls have bigger arms than you. Fuck me dead.
You won't be allowed around here without that bag.
I grew up here before you were born.
You end up being a police officer.
I grew up here before you were even born.
You're a police officer.
That's right, but I was here before you were even born.
That don't mean you were somebody.
Nobody was in his vehicle, so I really don't.
Yo, nugget head. These people out here dying. You're a regular police officer, man. Yeah, you don't know me.
No. Can I talk to you for a
minute? No. You're not allowed to talk. What you say my name was? You don't know me. You don't know me.
Oh, he's ringing friends. Big man's ringing friends. Talking about big man, I don't usually tell people how to dress, or I don't usually fat shame people, or body shame people in general, but this girl in the background with, holy shit, does that fucking shirt say mama? I know, it says Hawaii. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't. You've just got to pick clothes that suit your body style. Whether you're a big person or a small person, or you've just got to pick. You got to pick clothes that complement your body style. Look, I know that your friends are all rocking around in short crop tops and short fucking pants and all that, but let's just be honest, Hawaii girl. There's better clothes suited for your body style. And you can look fucking sexy even if you are a bit of a bigger girl. You can look sexy. It depends on what you wear. You've just got to pick the right clothes.
The police just put up out the blue for no reason.
That's a fucking big ass belly button she's got though. What happened there? Was that, I mean, is that the sort of thing that happens when a doctor doesn't know what he's doing when you're born? It's like, we need to cut the umbilical cord. How are we going to fucking do this belly button up? It was the biggest way possible. That's what we're going to do. Next thing you know, she's got a belly button that fucking basically circumferences the earth. That's incredible.
Y'all know, but y'all didn't even have a reason to pull them over. You know what I mean? They sitting here stuck. We've been here for hours. You feel me? We were sitting here in the car. They were sitting here in the car. And the police pulled up for no reason.
Ah, she's doing the whole, look at me, how good am I? I'm goading the police. You see, this is what I was saying before. There's an intelligent way to goad the police, and there's an unintelligent way to goad the police. And 99% of the time, people do it the unintelligent way, which is what she's doing right now. She's basically asking to be arrested for public nuisance or just something fucking stupid like that. She's an idiot. They're all idiots, but...
Pulled out with their guns out, hopped out in somebody's car, no reason. An illegal search. An illegal search, sir, right or wrong. Hey, sir, it's an illegal...
Illegal. So this guy's a lawyer now too. See, all of these people, what they're doing is they're having afternoon drinks after their week of study of being lawyers, right? And so this is their time off, and this is their time to relax. And unfortunately, the police are intruding on their relaxation time after studying to become high-profile lawyers.
He just did a legal search because nobody was ever in this car and hopped out.
I'm right here in Joy Park. I don't know why, because they was in the car, they said they found whatever they was going to find, I don't know. They was sitting in the car park, we all been in the car park for like an hour, 2 hours. And they just did that.
Can you imagine getting a call from your mate late at night? What is it? 11:25, and you get a call from your mate, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta get over here." It's like, all right, what's happening? Are you in trouble? It's like, oh, fucking cops are doing an illegal search. It's like, bro. Calm the fuck down. Let me know what's going on in a casual manner, all right? Because right now, all you're doing is just fucking yelling into the phone, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know me to say my name, dude. Is you a detective? You a detective? What's your detective for what? What's your name? How you know me?
Y'all cool? Wait,
You don't know me.
Wait, I'm sorry, ignore him, y'all.
Don't know me.
I got a serious question.
I
Y'all know.
This is the future. These are the sorts of people that are going to grow up soon. Actually, they should have grown up by now because at least one of them's 21. But these are the future of society. Just let that sink in for a little bit.
It's our problem. It's people out here killing people and you worried about me. You feel me? There's people out here killing people and you ain't doing shit about it. You're not solving murder. What do I gotta say?
Man, I've got to give props to fucking Nike shirt throw dude in the background. All he's doing is observing and he's not saying anything. He's not yelling like all these other fucking idiots are. He's just standing there, and I really hope, because I swear to God, at least 1 or 2 people in this crew are going to get arrested for being fuckwits. But this dude in the back, I really hope he doesn't get arrested, because he's actually he's just observing, and he's keeping his calm. He's not getting out of sorts. Yeah.
Saying they're not solving murder. Y'all not. What's your name? So I can hear about it. Maisie, Detective Maisie, y'all not solving shit. It's way more. Listen, it's way more unsolved murder than solved murder.
Yes, you do need probable cause. What was the probable cause? Did you have probable cause? The court was court. Hey, you was here first. Stop touching me. You was here first. Did y'all have probable cause? I wasn't here first.
There you go. Another backseat lawyer. This bloke. He's the main instigator. I hope he gets arrested because he's a fucking idiot. And you can be damn sure that whoever his cellmate is in the future is going to be fucking annoyed because he's just going to keep talking. And the last thing you want with a cellmate is just for him to keep carrying on about crap. He's like, mate, shut the fuck up before I make you shut up.
You'll be arguing. I've been talking to you since all these cars came here. Stop lying. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You know how to do what murders that happened this month?
Like, why did I'm not explaining this. So why did y'all take the car? Y'all right there, why did they take the car?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Y'all don't have probable cause. Y'all pulled up, hopped out, and walked up to a car. Y'all pulled up, hopped out, and walked to a car. What about that girl that got shot?
What about her?
The one in Cleveland.
We don't work Cleveland. We're in Akron. We're not in Cleveland.
He's a chicken chaser. He's one of the chicken chasers. I know that guy. He's a good dude.
Alright, but why you
What? I don't know. Safe. Walking up to the car, knocking on the window, pulling out the car. What's keeping people safe? Because people dying every day. What are y'all really doing? Y'all just killed the innocent. Y'all just killed the innocent. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? If you're going to ask me a question, answer a question. Did you know it was guns in the car? Arkin.
I showed up later.
So you knew it was guns in the car? Or I thought so.
If I had a badge on, I would beat y'all.
Alright, so now we've got the hero complex. Yeah. The old... it doesn't matter whether you're a fucking cop or whether you're a citizen. Or just the whole, like, oh, if I was in a different situation, I would beat your ass. You know? Well, fucking do it. Do it. Do it. Less talk, more fucking walk, mate.
Oh, he can't fight.
I don't know who the fuck Noon is, bro. Shut up and solve some murders. Detective, solve some murders.
Hey,
shut up. Do your job.
I just got one question.
Do your job.
I said the officers with a phone.
Oh, you always say that.
Take it, period. All right, what's your number? I'm about to sue you. You can't take me on the house.
Wait, I don't got no camera. So you can record. You don't have to.
Whew. I was willing to give this new contestant here with the Nike sandals and the ill-fitting tracksuit pants on to the left. I was willing to give her a bit of a break, but it seems like she's the sort of person that starts arguments with, oh, you're recording me, so I'll record you. Are you legally allowed to record me, even though you're in public? Yeah, she seems like that sort of person. Let's see how she plays. She could be a good player, who knows? Or she could be just a shit player.
Yeah, we have body cameras on too. They record. This records.
When you take my picture, take it like that.
Alright, you've instantly just lost respect in my scale of respect. You've gone from a fucking 7. Everyone starts at a 7 on my scale of respect, you see. Everyone starts at a 7. Right? I think everyone deserves a level 7 of respect out of 10 in my books. And it depends on what they say or do after that. That makes my scale go higher or lower. She's instantly dropped from a 7 to a 4. Let's see if she drops lower or she starts to gain some more points. Okay. Taking booty shots just because you guys, you're just fucking idiots.
Hold on. I didn't know y'all could do that.
Why not? You can record.
I'm about to go back there.
Police car's coming. Where is my phone?
What are y'all doing over this for, though?
Alright, she's just dropped to a 3. Because she's obviously just inserted herself into a debate with the police that she doesn't need to be in. So she's down to a 3. She may be even down to a 2. Just based on what I think is written on the back of her clothes. The top and the bottom. Like, she's double teaming a fucking stupid clothing thing, you know what I mean? She's not just going one off. She's making sure everyone knows she's a fucking idiot twice.
Bro, what you out here dying and y'all not doing it? You know that? I got friends who died and y'all ain't out. Y'all not doing shit here. Don't worry about it. You're not solving numbers. You're not.
What I want to know about this big dude here in the middle is how much did that chain around his neck cost? And how does that compare to how much you tell people that chain cost? Because I think there'd be a very big disparity, you know. Because it looks like a fucking $10 market type, flea market type shit. But I bet you he rocks around with that, telling people that it costs $1,000. Because he just seems like a mouthy cunt.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not solving. 70%. 70. I'm playing 50. 50%. I'm not here doing it. Bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not here doing it.
He got shot today, though. You feel me?
Y'all ain't solving. I saw you here worried about us on everything.
I saw them get on
Oh, you did? Who?
Two
A girl shot another girl. Weren't that hard to solve? Whole Facebook.
How do we be knowing about who did what before y'all? I'm confused.
Yeah. Again, she keeps her eye on the news. Yeah, just I have no words, man. No fucking words.
Because you guys don't say any of that.
So y'all been party.
Who the fuck to tell you?
Your job.
Who the fuck to tell you? Who the fuck to tell
I
you?
ain't talking to you.
You shut the fuck up. Talking to
The only
you.
reason why you're talking like that is because I have a badge on. Knowing that I can't say nothing back
If
to
you
you,
didn't have a badge, I'd probably beat
you wouldn't. I can guarantee that, man.
Oh, that's a
I
sign.
can guarantee it.
You'd be surprised.
I put money on it.
Don't put money on it.
Oh, I put money on it. Exactly. You don't
They'd
want
probably
to
beat you'd be surprised. You don't got no money on your broke up. You're a police officer. You're broke up.
Alright?
This can't do anyway.
I appreciate it. Sprag. Hey, Roy. This female juvenile man. Ain't gonna make it.
Little Minnie.
I just want to say one thing. I have mad respect for these police officers because they're obviously putting up with fucking total bullshit. And like that cop said, it's like you wouldn't be talking to me if I didn't have a badge on. You wouldn't be talking to him like that because you get fucking slammed into the ground. But they have to keep their composure, these cops, and they're doing a really good job at it. I mean, it's not the best job I've seen at cops being patient, but let's be honest, it's fucking hard to keep your patience when you're in a situation like that, dealing with fuckwits like this. So yeah, mad respect to those cops. They kept their calm, they kept their patience. It's just utterly ridiculous how these people are acting.
What's we're gonna drive around the block, okay? All right. Let's do. We're finding out right now, okay, dear? So it'll be a minute. Get back.
Just going back on the whole probable cause thing, I just remember there were two unmarked police cars. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. There were two unmarked police cars. So when you say probable cause, it's like, dude, they've obviously scoped you out. They know that there's probably guns in the back of that car. That's fucking probable cause right there. They didn't just walk past your car and go, oh, oops, I just saw a fucking gun in the back of that car. No, they didn't. They had two unmarked cars ready to go to block your car in. So there's your fucking probable cause, cunt. Alright, so shut your mouth, keep drinking your vodka, and hopefully you die from alcohol poisoning.
Everybody go to Techway.
Yeah. Your sister grabbed it.
I can't see. You're good.
If all we're going to see for the next few minutes is driving around, then that's fine. If this chick's going to kick off in the back or something, then... But I'm just going to fast forward. Just because if it's just 4 minutes of... or 3 minutes of bullshit, then...
Kelly. So one of the officers that made the initial stop just wants to talk to you about the people in the car.
Like the people who are sitting in the car?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. What's going on here? It's not the
the best place to do an execution, but you know.
Hey dear, go ahead, step on when I cuff you. So you're not being charged with anything, okay?
Okay.
But we're just gonna get you home or something.
Okay.
What's your address, like where your guardian lives, your mom or your dad?
She's at work right now. That's why I was at my sister's house.
What's your sister's address?
It's 14. I just know it's this away. I don't know the exact number. The parking lot is there. I got them on StockX.
Where?
StockX.
That's what I was looking for. Never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna take the females home.
Okay.
I don't know whose cuffs these were that were on her.
That was better. Can't do that. And a double oxygen. Close to that happening though. You can stop around with these guys. Be serious with you. It's a matter of time before. I mean, listen, you're going to jail till this is your file. These people are out the wrong folk. People out to shoot them. And if you're next to them, you might get shot yourself.
Right? Are you staying on Minson? Or were
Yes.
You, okay. Your friend is in the back of our car. We're just gonna give you guys a ride back home.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So please.
Right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice night.
You too.
So they're the ones that got arrested. Or not arrested. They're the ones that got detained. And they're being a hell of a lot nicer to the police than their fucking idiot friends are. Yeah, there's a lesson in that for all of us, I think. Alright, have a good night.